Iron sharpens iron. And I always say, you know what, if you're living in a home, and then listen to me what I'm saying carefully. If you're living in your own home and you've got brothers and sisters and a father and a mother, none of us are perfect. You'd fight with your brother or you fight with your sister. And your mother would come and say, would you stop it now, son? And you say, okay, but darling, and you start complaining, she doesn't listen to you, she's your favorite. And then your mother will say, I'm going to give you a spanking, son, if you don't listen. But you don't see each other leaving the house. You start maturing in your understanding of who you are. And later on in life, you start realizing when your mother and your father start getting old, and you are getting older and more maturer, and you're working, you start seeing life from a different perspective. Your lens of life changes. And then you see, okay, so my mom and dad were right. I was a scallywag. And you become a healer in your family. And that's spiritual maturity. That's just maturity. Because if you do that as an individual who doesn't know Christ, it's fine. But imagine when you're a Christian and God enlightens you and you start seeing, okay, so my folks are getting older and I need a responsibility now and I need to take my responsibility now. And then you turn and you say, Lord, help me in this area because I see my family are changing and I'm changing and I need to grow in you, Lord. That's spiritual maturity. And then you read your Bible and you hear what God says about how to live your life.